Hello guys, are you also struggling with gold in World of Warcraft? Maybe you are a returning player, maybe you are a new player, or maybe you even are a very experienced player who has played the game for a very long time but is always struggling with having enough gold for actually doing the activities that you want to do in the game. For example, raiding, buying consumables, etc. Whatever it is, maybe you just don't feel like you have enough gold. So in this video, I will actually talk a little bit about how you can make your first 100k gold and how I would do it and how I have done it over and over again in my challenges. I am a player that really enjoys the gold making side of World of Warcraft, and currently I am at around 22 million or something liquid gold, so I have quite a lot. But this is something that I really enjoy, and I know that some people do enjoy it and some people don't. So maybe you are one of them that don't, or maybe you are one of them that do. But basically, we're gonna take a look at how you can make your first 100k. What I know is that a lot of people, even if they're not experienced, or maybe they are, they think that crafting professions will make you automatically rich in World of Warcraft. You can just start off by doing crafting profession and get rich, but there is a barrier to entry. The new crafting system is frightening. It is actually way more complex than the earlier crafting system, of course, because now you have crafting stats, etc. So crafting can be very overwhelming as a new player or when you don't know what you're doing. But basically, there is no way you can make gold with crafting professions if you have no gold. So there is no way you can start out with crafting professions, because there are an initial investment in leveling up your professions, getting the knowledge you need to be able to make profit with crafting professions, and they are not even in the best state right now. You are fighting with very, very slim margins, and you are fighting against a lot of different players doing crafting, so the auction house is very, very competitive. So that's why I would recommend you guys to not do any kind of crafting professions before you have some liquid gold to play around with. I usually recommend everybody to get around 200 to 400k gold before even considering going into a crafting profession. So in this video, there will be no crafting professions. We will be talking a little bit about how you can make gold without them. So as we now know, we need basically liquid gold to do anything in this game. If you want to raid at a good level, if you want to top your DPS, you want to play M+, you want to do anything in this game, you will need gold. So you will get some gold by basically just playing the game, doing the quests, etc. But as you guys know, it's usually not enough. Consumables can be expensive and you probably will need some more gold. So starting out with 100k would be really great for you. So what I have done now is I have actually leveled up this hunter to level 80. I have started trying some skinning. Skinning seems to be quite good actually. I have not fully yet got a setup, but I think you can, as a casual player, make between 20 to 30k an hour doing skinning. I think that is a realistic number. At least the 20k mark you can make. So that will make you 100k gold in just 5 hours. It might seem like a lot. You might think, oh, why shouldn't I just buy a WoW token for IRL money and do it? Yes, you can do that if you have that financial situation in your real life and you're ready to spend that much money on the game. Realistically, it would probably be worth for you to buy a WoW token just to sell it in game and basically buy gold for real money. But if you're a person who don't want that, I would highly recommend you now to try out skinning. It seems to be really good, and you can do it on this spot around here at the elite bees and wolves right here. What you can do then is just basically grab the skinning profession, get yourself some green equipment with the deftness maybe on the skinning knife for some extra speed, get yourself some knowledge points, max out this part, then go into this part. I won't go into detail into any of this now, but just a quick there so you can see how you can do. But you're gonna want to be in a group to do this more efficiently. So what you can do then is just go to the custom and search for bee here, and you can join any of these farms to make way more gold per invested time. So I highly recommend that. Other than that, you can do it yourself, but you will make significantly less gold. But if you are a loner and you want to do it yourself, that is absolutely doable. You will get a lot of different goods here, like skinning materials, etc., that sells instantly on the auction house. So this is really easy. You don't have to worry about doing any kind of auction house stuff. So I highly recommend you to check out skinning. And another great method to get started with gold making is dual gathering. So you will start with mining and herbalism and just go your way doing them to 100k gold. That won't either take you too much. I would say it's a little bit longer because the initial setup is a little bit longer because you need more knowledge points there, I feel like, to be more efficient. So you will probably need around, I would say, to get to 100k, maybe you actually need to invest 10 hours to get that right now via gathering. gathering right now is not the best state in the game because materials are very, very cheap. That's why I would prefer skinning right now. It seems to be better, but I am going to experiment way more with skinning now and see how much I can push it to make a lot of gold with it. So usually I am not a farmer, as you guys might know. I usually work with profession or like flipping and stuff to make gold, but right now I am actually trying it out and seeing how good it can be so I can learn, so I can help you guys make gold as well. But simply, I think you should try to start out with farming when you are trying to make your initial gold in World of Warcraft. There are a lot of different farms. You can do cloth farms as well, as you can see. So there are a lot of farms out here. You can just search farm in here and you can join anything and you can learn how to do them. Hopefully people will like introduce you and help you to learn the farms. Maybe you can tell them that you are new on this and you want to learn how to farm, so you can get into this. I think a lot of people will actually be helpful, so don't be afraid to tell them that you're new and you want to learn how to farm. If they are like harsh against you, just leave the group, find another one. Basically, you don't need to be with them. So farming in group would generally grant you a lot more gold per time spent, so that's why I kind of recommend you to go here and find groups to farm. So you can try out everything that has to do with farming or gathering is something that I would begin with if I were to make my initial first 100k gold. Of course, you can scale this and go further. You can go to an unlimited amount of gold doing this method, but further down the line, I would actually recommend you to like stop farming and do other stuff if you want to push your gold making, but that's for another video. But what I just wanted to deliver with this video for you new players or not that experienced ones is that crafting profession isn't some kind of secret gold making method that will make you billions of gold right now. It is slow as well, and you have to put in a lot of effort and time into it. If you were to compare like the gold per hour in crafting and farming now, it is not that much better actually crafting stuff, like in terms of how much gold you can make per time spent. So I would highly recommend you to check out farming once again. And if you need any kind of help with making gold in World of Warcraft, you should join my community Discord or just leave any comments down below and I will be very active and try to help you out with the best of my ability. I hope you have enjoyed this kind of video and I hope you learned something, and I hope you now know that crafting profession isn't something that you should begin with. You can go with it down the line when you are more experienced and have way more liquid gold in your bags. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.